Hey, so I'm coming on here so I can show y'all some of my books that I have on Amazon. These are all written and published by me, illustrated and designed by me. Yours truly. No, why did I do that? Anywho, so I think I'm gonna actually do a video where I'm gonna read some of the kids' books. Something was telling me yesterday to just make all of my stuff free. I'm not really worried about money. Yes, I lost my jobs. That is true. But I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta go with what you feel. And something had told me to actually before, like, make it all free. And I'm just like, but how am I gonna survive? Like, I'm trying to build a business. And, my higher self is like, girl, make it free. Make it all free. And I kind of know why. I don't know if I should get into all of that now, but, like, let's get into it. Here's the short version of why I think money is just like, if you really think about it, we don't need it. We really don't need it. And you know what's crazy? This is nothing new. I've been thinking this since I was a kid. Like, before I even knew about, like, the barter system, you know what I'm saying? Like, trading and stuff like that. Like, I was just like, what's the point? If everybody has a skill, everybody has, something they're good at or interested in, like, why we just don't trade services? Or, you growing something, let's say you growing tomatoes and avocados and pineapples, and this person growing watermelons and apples and peaches, and this person's growing cantaloupe or coconut trees or mango trees, and this person is, why are we just not trading? Like, why, like, where does money even come in and make sense to anybody? This person knows how to make shoes. This person knows how to build chairs and woodworking and, carpentry. And this person knows how to, build houses. Let's teach each other the skills for free, for free, for free. Okay? I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? So me and my kids went on a trail yesterday. Not really the walking trail. It was like a park that just had like a little kind of. So I guess you could say trail. And something just came over me, and it just was like, make it all free, make it all free, make it all free, make it all free. And I'm just like, make it all free. So yeah, I'm going to listen to my higher self, and so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to go on to my Amazon account, and so here's a disclaimer. I can't make it 100% free. I can make it where I don't receive a profit. So I can even show that later if somebody's interested in to see what I mean. All you would have to pay for, if you're interested, I'm not like pressuring them like, buy my book. What? No. But if you are interested, then yeah, you can go on there. All you would have to pay for is the cost of printing the book and shipping. And I'll show y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll show y'all so you can see, like, I'm not lying. Like, I will have zero royalties, 0% royalties. Like, not 40%, not 60%. I will have no royalties. I'm just going to make it as low as it allows me to, period. So, if I have to, whatever. So, I'm just doing what my spirit is telling me to just make it all free. And I agree with it. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I was kind of partially stuck in that mindset of like, I don't want to work for nobody else, which I don't, But at the end of the day, I still can't fully say that I'm down with like charging for stuff. Like, if I got the blueprint to something, and I know that I'm here to help and heal and do all of this stuff with heal myself, help myself, and heal others, why am I putting a price tag on that? And I'm not shaming nobody who does. I'm just saying, this is my personal journey. And I just feel like, I don't know, like, and I don't know. Some people, you got to think about it. Not everybody has access to what some others have access to. Some people may literally be going through a hard time in their life, and they may not have the money. Look, it's been times where I barely had, like, $10 to get something that I really might, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times I ain't ashamed to say it, like, okay, and so people go through stuff. I done had, it don't even matter what I've had. I don't have to prove none of that to nobody. Let me stop my senses right then and there. I've been on the high and the low. I've been in the middle. It don't matter. At the end of the day, I know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? I know how it feels to want something and being like, "Dig, I don't have the money to do it." You know what I'm saying? And so, whatever. You never know who this could help. Like, I make a lot of kids books. I have a couple of adult books. I have a recipe book. So I'm going to show them on here, and I'll probably flip through a few pages just so y'all can see. I have a couple ebooks, but these books that I published before, I have to see if I'm able to, if I still have it don't even matter. Like, it kind of is a whole lot. Like, me and the whole having different computers and stuff now, and making sure that I have access and my emails are full, and just, it's kind of like, oh my gosh, like, I prefer the print version, but then, some people paying for shipping and blah, 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 whatever. So whatever I can make available for an ebook, I will. If you go on my website, some of them are available. I haven't made them free yet, but I will. I'm going to make sure I do that today. I got to go do some things with I got to go do some things today. But I will make those free for y'all. Yeah, so let me show y'all some of the books I got. So, this is called My At Book, okay? So, and I don't know how to flip it. I know it's going to look backwards for y'all. Sorry about that, but yeah, I don't know how to do that. So anyway, this is called My At Book. Obviously, it says beginner readers. It's a 3-in-1, book special, and it just has 3 short stories in there. And it's not really stories. It's more so like my rhyming book that, teaches kids, when they're learning to read. So I'll just give you guys, like I said, I'm going to make some separate videos, and I actually will read through them fully. So if you want to show your kids or something like that. So I'll just read like 1 or 2 pages so that you can get the vibe. It has like a list of at words right here, and of course the table of contents. The first book, or the first story, should I say, in there is called What Color Is It? So this is the very basic, these are kids learning how to read by themselves, okay? So this is not going to be an overextensive, reading. This is a hat. What color is it? It is brown, okay? They're learning, and, let me go back real quick. Teach them those words first, the at words. So when they're going through here, they can identify the words that they just learned, blah, blah, blah. This is a cat. What color is it? It is white. And again, I designed all of these. I didn't pay anybody to do anything. These are all me, So that's the first one. I'll just skip through and go to the second one. The second story is called, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. Let me just go ahead and make another video. I'm going to read through this on another video. I'll just go through it a little bit. This is Tahir and the 5 Senses. I made this about my son. I actually originally made it with other words like bacon and some other stuff in there, and I changed it to make it healthy. So, it's just the 5 senses, Tahir, what do you see? I see a little bird sitting in a tree. And then you see the little bird sitting in the tree. And like I said, I will read it in another one. But it's going to go through just the 5 senses. Okay. This, I know y'all saw me with make a post about this one before. Shapes and colors are everywhere. I put all my kids, my sister, my niece, my nephew. They're all in this book here. And it's like things that they like or things that they were doing. So it kind of is personal. I know I read that on my last one. Camping is fun when inside a tent. Can you find the white crescent? And so, yes, I'm excited to read these to y'all. Oh my gosh, I got 20 seconds left. Okay, this is one that I wrote. I wrote a song for my dad when he turned 65 10 years ago. And then this year, I ran out of time, guys. I'm sorry. Come back for the rest, okay?